It was unidentified flying object, okay? It's like it's unidentified. I saw something now.
On a night when Dennis Kucinich said he once saw a UFO, Hillary Clinton may have been seeing stars thanks to the pounding she got from most of her Democratic rivals.
I think that if people want the status quo, Senator Clinton's your candidate.
The fact of the matter is that my colleague from New York, Senator Clinton, they're 50% of the American public that say they're not going to vote for him. I'm not saying anything that people don't know already.
Bill and I would be in that category.
The Clintons have a reputation of being slippery and hard to pin down. Last night, Clinton underscored that on the issue of whether illegal immigrants should have driver's licenses. First, Clinton seemed to endorse a New York plan.
Well, what Governor Spitzer is trying to do is fill the vacuum.
Then she seemed to oppose it.
I did not say that it should be done, but I certainly recognize why Governor Spitzer is trying to do it.
Do you, the New York Senator Hillary Clinton, support the New York governor's plan to give illegal immigrants a driver's license?
This is where everybody plays gotcha.
You said yes.
No.
You thought it made sense to do it.
No, I didn't, Chris.
Unless I missed something, Senator Clinton said two different things in the course of about 2 minutes, just a few minutes ago.
Clinton created another opening when she refused to endorse the release of her White House records being kept under seal at the Clinton Library in Arkansas.
Would you lift that ban?
Well, that's not my decision to make.
This time it was Barack Obama who pounced.
Not releasing, I think, these records. At the same time, Hillary, as you're making the claim that this is the basis for your experience, I think is a problem.
Obama also accused Clinton of conveniently flip-flopping on NAFTA, torture, and the Iraq War.
Now, that may be politically savvy, but I don't think that it offers the clear contrast that we need.
Clinton defended herself, but kept the focus on the GOP.
I have been standing against the Republicans, George Bush and Dick Cheney, and I will continue to do so, and I think Democrats know that.
The sharpest exchange of the night came over Iran. Last month, Clinton supported a Senate resolution declaring Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps a terrorist organization.
In fact, she voted to give George Bush the first step in moving militarily on Iran, and he's taken it.
I prefer vigorous diplomacy, and I happen to think economic sanctions are part of vigorous diplomacy.
I believe that that this issue is going to come back to haunt us. What you didn't learn back in 2002, you should have learned by now.
This was bad policy. The president had the ability to do everything that amendment, that resolution called for without us talking to it.
We're not, in my view, rushing to war. We should not be doing that, but we shouldn't be doing nothing.
So the way to do that is to vote yes on a resolution that looks like it was written literally by the neocons. I mean, has anyone read this thing? I mean, it literally gave Bush and Cheney exactly what they wanted.
Edwards also targeted Clinton on Iraq.
If you believe that combat troops will remain stationed in Iraq, and if you believe there should be no actual timetable for withdrawal, then Senator Clinton's your candidate.
I stand for ending the war in Iraq, bringing our troops home. But I also know it's going to be complicated and it's going to take time.
Clinton has been criticized repeatedly by the Republican presidential candidates, and last night she tried to leverage their attention.
You know, the Republicans and their constant obsession with me demonstrates clearly that they obviously think that I am communicating effectively about what I will do as president.
But her top Democratic rivals then raised the issue of electability.
Part of the reason that Republicans, I think, are obsessed with you, Hillary, is because that's a fight they're very comfortable having. It is the fight that we've been through since the 90s.
Senator, they may actually want to run against you, and that's the reason they keep bringing you up.
Targeting another candidate aggressively does carry something of a risk. Democratic caucus goers in Iowa have a history of punishing candidates who are perceived to be going too negative, and yet many Democrats have been clamoring for the kind of confrontations that emerged last night and expect more of it in 2 weeks at the next Democratic debate. I'm David Schuster for HardBall in Washington.